Well, Michael spent 70 years building up his coin collection and it was worth a pretty penny. He took it to an auction house, planning on selling it to help pay for his aged care. But Michael hasn't seen his prized possession or the profit since, and he's not the only one.
She just took off.
So where are your coins now?
I wouldn't have a clue.
Roberta, got any spare coins lying around?
They say pennies bring good luck. Roberta O'Leary's appears to be running out.
Well, she did ask me what they're worth because she had to auction them.
A complete penny collection so rare it could be Australia's best. Roberta's last business had it.
She's already called the cops.
But the auction house entrepreneur doesn't want to talk about the past, and there's a good reason.
What do they say? Find a penny, pick it up.
Okay, what do you pick up?
It's Australia's most famous coin, the 1930 penny.
They're worth anywhere from $15,000 to hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on the condition.
Only 1,000 were minted. Great-grandfather Michael Groves had 2, and that's not all.
I was 8 or 10 when I started, so that's going back a long time.
The 81-year-old from the central coast of New South Wales could well be the only person in the nation to have had 2 sets of every coin from 1911 to 1964.
You sound like you're the mint of Toukley.
I would be, yeah. Dad and Mum used to go to the pub on Friday nights and he'd take all his coins out and throw them in a shoebox in his room. So when he went to work, someone'd sneak in there and take a few pennies out each day.
Someone being you.
Yes, yeah. So, and that's how it started.
A lifetime's work. His children watched as he traded and bought to get coins in perfect condition.
Every single night I'd walk past his bedroom and he'd be there on his bed and he'd be polishing it, looking up at them and putting them in their sleeve, and they'd be immaculate. And that's how I remember, like I was about 10 myself. Yeah, so he just took so much pride.
But 3 years ago, Michael decided to cash in on his best set to help pay for aged care and support his children.
Just took it down to the auctions at Wyong. Her name was Robbie.
A shut-down website is the only remaining trace of the Treasure Island auction house. It disappeared without warning. The business ABN also closed, the name attached, Roberta O'Leary.
So she put them in the safe, signed some paperwork, put my name and address and phone number and everything in there with it. And, I nearly cry some nights knowing that money's gone, like those coins and money. And they would have been passed down to the children.
Michael claims he never heard from Roberta again and couldn't find her. But she ended up here, Newcastle's well-known Bid Barn auction house. So we went for a look to see if she could help us track down Michael's money.
Nat Wallace from A Current Affair. Can we have a chat about the Treasure Island auction house?
No.
The 62-year-old rocked up with her former partner and bought the established business 2 months after Treasure Island sank.
Should we be calling it Roberta's treasure chest?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Roberta makes a living out of getting goods and selling them on her customers' behalf. You can bid online. And one thing's for sure, Roberta has an eye for the valuable, unless they're pennies apparently.
I don't have a worker with me today, so forgive me, I'm a little bit frightened of strangers.
He spoke to you directly. He gave you a whole set of sparkling pennies that he'd been collecting for years.
Pennies don't go for much, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, the 1931 is worth over 100K. And he had that as well.
We sell them by the weight here.
He says you put them in your safe at the Treasure Island auction house, and he's never seen them since. This is years ago.
This is Bid Barn.
Roberta's patience soon wore thin when it came to our quest for answers about Treasure Island.
All these people have contacted us wanting to know where their money is and where their things are.
Sorry, too busy.
You're too busy.
Yeah, sorry, sweetheart.
It's just a lousy act and it has to be stopped. She has to be stopped.
Paula's another former customer. She handed over expensive pieces of jewellery.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, if I can sell this one...
And am I right? Is this valued at nearly $4,000?
Yeah, it just vanished.
Treasure Island did sell some of Paula's pieces. Paula even has screenshots of the auction results. But when she went to collect her money...
Then I tried to ring her again. Phone blocked, no answer. The phone would drop out after a couple of rings. I'd email her, same thing. So that's when I realised, scammed.
So how much does she owe you?
She owes me $9,898.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll ever see it?
Nope.
Paula has a court order in her favour. Roberta didn't show up to the hearing, so we sent it to her.
It sounds like someone's lying here. Are all these people lying, or is Roberta lying?
I am sorry, I don't.
How about we flip a
understand.
coin? We'll flip a coin.
Is that a 1930 penny you're saying?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't dare bring that in here.
It seems drinks are on Roberta. Fair Trading said it received a flurry of complaints in 2022 about consumers providing goods to Treasure Island and not receiving funds. Customers wrote online, "Sellers beware." Another, "Miss Robbie sold my stuff and has not paid me." Some chased her for over a year, while others went one step further and tried to sue her. In one case, settled out of court, Roberta paid up, provided the customer removed all negative reviews.
Heads, you're right. Tails, you're lying. Oh, Roberta.
We can only hope Roberta's learned from the past. The Bid Barn's website says it's honest, reliable, courteous and reliable. What isn't as reliable is Roberta's memory.
Everybody needs money, but get it honestly.
But you've got
Trust.
too much trust.
I trusted her.
Yeah.
If you've got any heart, please give them back. Give me a ring and give them back to my family.
Has the penny finally dropped, Roberta?
And we sent Roberta a list of questions, but she failed to provide a response on the record. That's a real shame because Michael's still without his coins. If anyone knows where they are, please get in touch.